Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I am a professional intuitive empath, and today we're going to jump right into the subject at hand. Just finished up with clients, and lately my angels have been having me write down things to chat with you guys about when that session is over. The number one question I get in any day, in any year, and as long as I've been doing this is, what's he thinking? Or what's she thinking? What's going on in their head? And I also have a lot of questions surrounding the dynamic of a partnership where one partner is in a Two of Swords. So if you are familiar with tarot, that's indecision or a level of unclarity about the relationship, and the other partner is trying to extract that. And there is a lot of mental gymnastics that I watch many of my clients, and I have gone through myself. I am human here having this experience and evolving with you, trying to figure out why a partner will not communicate with you the truth or the status of the relationship, or where it's going, or what's going to happen, or where they see it. And here's the answer, and it's always the answer. You don't need to call one of the companies that I freelance for and talk to me, or any of my other colleagues. You don't need any special answers or any book. We've seen that one book that was He's Just Not That Into You, and that was harsh, but it was really also tough love. It was needed. And that's not exactly what I'm saying, because sometimes they are into you, but they want to have their cake and eat it too. So here's the reason that they don't tell you this, is because they want to keep you complacent. They're giving you just enough information. The official term for this in the relationship dynamic is called breadcrumbing. Just enough information. Think of Hansel and Gretel, if you remember your Grimm's fairy tale, leading you into a place where maybe they can put you in the oven. Now, let's not get carried away. When I say put you in the oven, they mean they want you to be something that they can keep and take out and have access to when they would like. So if you are in a relationship and it's been a year or a year and a half or longer, and you're starting to be like, what are we doing? Where is this going? And you're not getting clear answers, save your money. You do not have to call and get a reading, though sometimes readings help us get into a more deep situation. But the reader in me is going to tell you the truth. If you ever find yourself in that situation, they do not want a real committed relationship with you, but they might not want you to go anywhere either. Both things are true. Now, here's where your energy and determination comes into play. Is that type of relationship satisfactory for you? Do you feel like you're getting your needs met there? Do you want to wait an infinitesimal amount, 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10 years, for someone to decide that they'll eventually choose you after they're done doing what they're doing? Because here's the implicit, understood, but never spoken thing about a partner who will not tell you the truth about what they want or why they're being vague about the status of your relationship. They're usually doing other things. This is a Seven of Cups energy. So, what I will tell you is Seven of Cups, anytime any reader sees that, means that someone has options. It's Jack Harlow. What's poppin'? I got options. And that means that they're exploring their options. Not all of them are good or healthy. Some of you ladies may see people get into relationships and think why are they doing that? And it doesn't make sense. And I'm right here and I've been here the whole time. Exactly. And for whatever reason, the chemistry was either lukewarm, I'm going to tell you the truth, it was tepid, or it was good enough that they would keep you there, but they wanted to see. That has nothing to do with you. We, as females, internalize this. As divine feminines, we internalize this. As empaths, we internalize it and we think, well, they didn't choose us and I did all of this and that and it doesn't make any sense. It's because they didn't want to. So I'm going to recap here with you ladies. Let's get information. If you are not getting a clear answer from a partner that you've invested at least 4 to 6 months with, it's because they have a clear answer. They just don't want to tell you what it is. And here's the clear answer. I like you a lot. I extract a great deal of energy from you in either this direction or this direction or this direction. You fill in the blank about the direction. That could be communication, sexual energy, financially. Maybe you're a great cook, whatever the case may be. Someone's getting something from you that makes them feel comforted and supported and warm and loved, makes them feel sexy and enticed. And, it's nice to have someone to kind of texty-wext with and flirty work and all that stuff. But are they wanting commitment? And if you're wanting commitment, then that's not okay. And it's also okay if they don't want commitment with you. The thing that's not okay is the subterfuge and the games. And that is why I am popped on here today. That was a running theme today with the clients that I worked with. And I thought this question needs to be answered for the collective. My sweet divine feminines, my empaths that have been in this situation, any one of you that popped onto this video knows this agony, knows the pain. And something that I learned most recently in my journey is that I knew the answer the whole time. I just didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see it because it worked for me. And there's where we get into a more nitty and gritty truth. What works for you? Because see, a thing will work for you until it doesn't. In my case, it no longer worked for me. And also, I was like, homie, you ain't got a lot to kick it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have felt that way, meaning a lot of the things that were going on in my situation may have gotten a pass if there was just honesty. But that's the thing that people that are manipulative, that's a 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy, they never give you that because they're playing games and they're extracting whatever energetic hit from you that they get by playing those games. So I want you guys to empower yourself. If you're in a relationship and it's vague and he's scared and he's running from commitment, that's bullshit. Any reader that tells you different is lying. Any friend that tells you different is enabling and coddling you. I'm not here to coddle you. You know what I say all the time. If you're on my channel, we will evolve. And sometimes evolving is tough. Sometimes it hurts. But I'm doing it with love. I'm doing it with all the love of Claire Huxtable. For those of you guys that watch The Cosby Show, you're my babies. My babies. My babies. And my babies, I don't want you to shed a single tear or waste time with somebody who's not giving you what you need or meeting the standard of relationship exchange. And at the bare minimum, communication about where the hell we're going is required. It's mandatory. It only doesn't become that when you allow it to not be. A man or a woman will get away with what you allow. We teach people how to treat us. So if you want an answer and you're not getting it, here are a couple of your choices. You can walk away or you can stay. It's that simple. Your self-worth indicates which one you will do. And trust me, my loves, you don't come into it easily. Just because you hear this today and you're in a situation doesn't mean Monette's saying to break up with your partner. But it is saying you need to observe and assess. Are they on some F-boy, F-girl behavior? And if the answer is yes, then pack your bags. Because there is a relationship that waits for you that will not string you along, and that will not make you guess, and that will not leave you uncertain, and that will not have you in your feelings and emotions while someone else is getting all, and I mean all, of their needs fulfilled. That's some real talk today, my divine feminines. I love you so much. Come back and join me next time, and we will continue to evolve together.